By having a qualified education, a person has creativity and self-ability who is ready to work according to his basis. Education makes a person become more financially independent and several other aspects of life. Quotes of education and their meanings. Education is the art of making men ethical. Education is teaching our children to desire the right things. Education is the power to think clearly, the power to act well in the world's work, and the power to appreciate life. Education is not the piling on of learning information, data, facts, skill, or abilities. That's training or instruction, but is rather making visible what is hidden as a seed. Education is the only solution. Education first. Education is helping the child realize his potentialities. Education is the transmission of civilization. Education is the mother of leadership. Education is the key to unlock the golden door of freedom. Education is the leading of human soul to what is best and making what is best out of them. Education is a human right with immense power to transform. On its foundation rest the cornerstones of freedom, democracy, and sustainable human development. Education is of far greater importance than heredity in forming character. Education is the vaccine for violence. Education is our greatest opportunity to give an irrevocable gift to the next generation. Education is not a problem. Education is an opportunity. Education is a vital human right and plays a key role in human, social, and economic development. Education is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to open children's hearts and minds to the unbelievable wonder of the universe. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. A little learning is a dangerous thing, but a lot of ignorance is just as bad. Learning how to work and learning how to fail is important. All are agreed that the increase of learning and good morals are great blessings to society. The purpose of learning is growth, and our minds, unlike our bodies, can continue growing as we continue to live. If we learn not humility, we learn nothing. I have never in my life learned anything from any man who agreed with me. The wisest mind has something yet to learn. Learning never exhausts the mind. The learned man knows that he is ignorant. Failure is a success if we learn from it. Minds are like parakeets, they only function when they are open. The world exists for the education of each man. When you learn, teach. When you get, give. Who question much, shall learn much, and retain much. Life itself is your teacher, and you are in a state of constant learning. A dull mind gets bored easily, a curious mind expands forever. Play is the highest form of research. Children must be taught how to think, not what to think. Teaching kids to count is fine, but teaching them what counts is best. The mind is not a vessel to be filled, but a fire to be kindled. A room without books is like a body without a soul. The person who asks questions is more helpful than the person who offers advice. The more you make it easy for your kids, the more you remove the struggle necessary for learning. People learn more on their own rather than being force-fed. Skepticism, the mark and even the pose of education mind. Instruction does much, but encouragement everything. No one has yet realized the wealth of sympathy, kindness, and generosity hidden in the soul of a child. The effort of every true education should be to unlock that treasure. You educate a man, you educate a man. You educate a woman, you educate a generation. Everyone you will ever meet knows something you don't. The highest result of education is tolerance. It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows. If the only tool you have is a hammer, you tend to see every problem as a nail. People learn something every day, and a lot of times, it's that what they learned the day before was wrong. I've learned that the best classroom in the world is at the feet of an elderly person. Education makes a people easy to lead, but difficult to drive, easy to govern, but impossible to enslave. Education would be much more effective if it's proposed what to ensure that by the time they leave school, every boy and girl should know how much they do not know, and be imbued with a lifelong desire to know it. A well-educated mind will always have more questions than answers. It is 1,000 times better to have common sense without education than to have education without common sense. There is nothing in a caterpillar that tells you it's going to be a butterfly. A child educated only at school is an uneducated child. The beautiful thing about learning is that no one can take it away from you. If a man empties his pursuit into his head, no man can take it away from him. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Change is the end result of all true learning. Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Education without values, as useful as it is, seems rather to make man a cleverer devil.